Hello everyone, welcome into today's live stream. Sorry about the little delay and stuff. Would have been live a couple minutes ago, but my mom couldn't find her phone, so I had to go in search of it. Turns out it had fallen on the side of our chair, so we got that under control. Um, Hello Techie and Jean, welcome in. I'm happy I made it. I was just like, ugh, I don't know what's going on, but it was just like those circles, the forever loading screen. Um, just decided that was the way it was gonna work today. But here we are. I'm good. I'm good. It's not as hot as I thought it was going to be. Luckily, I was a little worried it was gonna be hot today, but it's not as hot. I wanted these out, but you can't really see. Yeah, well, it wasn't actually buffering. It's just like if I clicked on something, it stayed black for a while, and then it was like loading, and then it would show through, no matter what page it was. So it wasn't even like just videos. It was just really weird, like just acting up. So I got Techie's. So Techie has, oh my god, I have so many ads. Techie has a total of 3 questions today. It was hot last week. Like I could not. Yes, they are. They are like a little. This one is No Face from Spirited Away as the Hermit. And then this is Hal and Sophie from Howl's Moving Castle as the Lovers. Not sure if it's picking up. It doesn't seem to want to focus today. And then, who is this? Calcifer as the Devil. I wish there were more. I kept checking back to see if they got any more, but they never did, and I was sort of sad because I thought they were the cutest little things. They had one of Princess Mononoke, and I think one more, but um, like they sold out like in a second. Yeah, they are pins. I keep them on my little um bag for my tarot cards. I wonder if I could look them up. Yeah, like they have these. I think they have these where it's No Faces the Hermit, Totoro is the Star. Then I think that's supposed to be Strength, but lousy wording. The Lover's the Fool. Um, but I haven't been able to find those again. They have a lot of cute little pins. I was going through my little like pin collection day. Oh, okay. Oh, that'd be fun. I'd love that. They don't have enough stuff in varieties like they. I don't know, like it doesn't seem to come out easily. Okay, how do I open this up? Subscriber only. We're gonna go with like 15. That way I can keep track of it. Alright, and there we go. Okay, we're open to everyone. Everyone welcome in. I hope you're all doing well. Let me does it mute my phone so that it doesn't go off while I'm in here. It might be something that like not a lot of people pop in today because of the the mistake in. Oh my god, why is my okay. Okay, so hello Shateria, hello Hubert, hello Vibing Live, hello MYYT, hello Bake. Welcome in everyone, you'll all be added to the list. Hello Jasmina, welcome in. Hello Chunkies, welcomes in. Oh, about what you were talking about in that message, I did do my own little research around to see how things were doing so that I could be like up to date. So like um you know, on everything. And I see some people with issues. um so I'm gonna see. Hello, I was gonna see over the next week just to make sure I got all my um I'm gonna get a list down, like a easy to find, you know, list down and figure out from there what happens. But I'm good. I hope you're doing well. Hope everyone is doing good. Luckily, it was a little cool. I'm happy that honestly, like, even though it's a little frustrating to start a little later, it has cooled down quite a bit. So it was like, you know, deadly earlier, but now it's a lot better. Um, Hope the fan isn't too loud. I know the I tried to get an angle where it wasn't off or like hitting it, you know, but it was hard. For some reason, the camera's like super zoomed out today. Like if you looked at the distance, it's in a completely different position than it normally is, purely because the camera is like, for some reason, not what you call it in its normal distance. Like in order to get these like in frame, like normally the camera's at least like my arm length and a half up, and it's barely like hitting arm length, and I could even zoom in further. Like it's the weirdest thing today. I mean, it's probably YouTube messing with settings again, but like, hey, can't do much. But yeah, actually, the good thing, the humidity did drop today, so it's not where it was because it was like, you know, 100% humidity. It's only 33% right now, so we're doing good. I'm gonna shuffle up for techie right now, but I hope you're all doing good. Hope everybody's doing well. But yeah, it's happy Lionsgate portal. I hope you're all having a good Lionsgate day. Lots of alignment and like planetary alignment changes. Um, I want to say last week. It could have been this week, this past week, you know, but it might have been like actually last week. Show your hands. But like, oh no, he's on his way. Okay, Techie, I'll get on with your questions right now. I'll get your questions done right now. So here he is. There you go, right here. There it is. Stop timing focus. So I hope you're all doing good, or jamming. We're jamming today. I did take the time over what last week to like start cleaning up my cards so that they looked a little better and shuffled a little better. But for some reason, there's like a little pieces still stuck to them. I was like cleaning off the sides. I don't think I cleaned off the sides well enough. Yeah. Okay. So for techies, first question. We have Page of Swords, Eight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. So nothing negative yet. That was good. I'm crooked. We have Five of Pentacles, Strength, Knight of Pentacles, and the Hangman. So there's a slight chance that this person might have like something else going on in their mind about this situation. Normally we see good cards, right, where it's the wisdom of this Page of Swords. That's a great card to have, where you see somebody who's actually thinking the things clear, thinking about things clearly, knowing what they're doing, knowing what actions they're going to take to, like, be successful, easiest, smoothest, greatest way. But we see that the Five of Pentacles is hidden underneath as that sort of transit card, which would show somebody who, like, either has failed in the past, is trying to establish something they don't have. This could be seniority, superiority, some sort of like advanced knowledge. And I do feel like this person is slightly using him to get something else. And it could just be that status, right? To change from somebody who like is not in the best position into somebody who, like, the person we see in the Nine of Pentacles is very well off. They're respected. People go to them for help, any form of assistance, and it is something that they need long term, that they're hoping for long term. Good thing is we see the Strength card as well as the Hangman come along, which means it will change to where this person realizes that's not the way to go about it. They're going to realize that there are other things that they need to do in order to be successful. And if anything, the respect that they have for him, or the kindness, right, that this person has toward them, um, it sort of shows up very strong and cancels out any negativity that would be there long term. So I do think at first there might be some issues. Currently, they might be, just thinking more about themselves. But soon enough, and probably, pretty soon, because we're in the 8th month and we have two cards of 8, with the 8 of Cups as well as Strength, and that would be Leo within the Strength card as well. We're in Leo season, so I do feel like it's wrapping up pretty quickly. Like, we're not going to deal with that energy or that mindset for much longer. It doesn't feel dangerous. It just feels like this person is trying really hard to gain something that they currently don't have, that they can sort of like use people to acquire, but um, soon enough, I think it'll all settle and it won't be a big issue. I don't think it will grow into anything that's really like, you know, big, right? Nothing like a full argument or blowout or anything, because we see rather calm cards with the pentacles. So nothing that would, I would say, like, you know, create a major fallout or confrontation. Just be, mindful. I think when it comes to this person, right, that you're connected to, they're aware of this, but I think they're just trying to see where it goes. So if you just like say, be a little more conscious of their energy, it might help this person just be able to open up their eyes and not be in like complete denial or thinking like too good about them. At least keep some sort of wall up. Okay, second question. We have, oh, I'm not saying that anything that would be like remove yourself from this, or that this person would try to take over. I just feel like they're going to change their approach to it to be more like positive. It's just, you know, I don't know what changes their mind. Something that obviously that this person that you're connected to has that like allows them to see things in a different view. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. We have two cards of eight, and we have the more chaotic of the eights, I would say. Normally, um, those will be seen as cards that create a little more of a um, like something that you have to put more energy into, something you have to work on a little more, something that just is all around, a bigger to do. We do have two cards over here that came out together with the Five of Cups as well as the Empress, and together they would also be eight. Like they would add up to eight. So it's sort of like interesting that we have three cards of eight. We're in an 8 month. It's the eighth day. There's a lot of different things going on right now. There's like a ton of eights, and to be stuck in the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Swords, so that this person is trying really hard to get things sort of set up in a way that they can move forward with. So a lot on their mind and a lot that they're regretting. A lot of decisions that they now see, weren't the best. A lot of things that they know they have to live with, but at the same time, it feels like they're not like moving forward out of it at the speed that they should. So sort of like guilt tripping, focusing on no, this is about him, right? The way he's feeling toward you, because it's not your energy that's feeling this way, it's him. He's feeling this way about himself. So I don't know what happened over the last 5 months, specifically if it was like March ish, early March. I feel like there was a conversation or some sort of um what is it, like something that happened where you cross paths and there was just this like irritation, and it created, I think, like an awareness for this person, but also like gave them the opportunity to sort of get things back on track, but I feel like they didn't. And this person does genuinely care about you. And I feel like they felt recently like they've turned their back on you, and they see it as a disconnect. Like, how do they get back to where there's a better connection? And they have to let go of some things. They have to, you know, um, that's probably it. And that's when things got a little like funky. Um, but it does look like, at least here, he does realize that some things have to be fixed, you know, so that things have to be acknowledged. And it's not necessarily like giving up or letting go of power over a situation. I think he has to realize that, like, he's looking at it from a bad angle or like the wrong way, and see that it's actually, you know, something that can get him back to a good relationship with you, that things can improve, that everybody can sort of like start talking freely again, right? So it's a lot of changes that you know have to take place, but at least we're seeing that they're aware of things and that they do value your um, presence in their lives. They do value that relationship, and that they've turned their back um, on you. And they focus on other things, other people, um, opportunities, jobs, whatever it might be, and they've gotten themselves so caught up in those other things that they don't, or they almost feel like it's impossible to get back to where they were before. But since we do have realization, which is key, right? Um, it feels like there is a good movement toward. Ooh, don't know. Um, I do see you guys getting close again. I definitely see you guys getting close. Um, I'd give it like a little bit of time. Normally, those cycles would say the things have to complete themselves out. You know, no matter what cycle it is. If it's a 333, a 111, you know, 222. Normally, to me, when they come in threes, it's saying in order to be successful with whatever that cycle is, or with whatever that, you know, triple meaning is, you have to definitely um, complete some cycles. And that is like separating things, separating their um, like self-absorption, getting rid of that so they can allow you back in. And that's where we see that separation, right? We see the 5 and the 3, the 5 and the 3, but here we actually see those two separated. They're working on it. It might be like a long road ahead, but at least they're becoming more aware of this. So there's, you know, room for you back in this person's life, and they can start working toward mending that area. So probably, you know, with those cards, when somebody decides to actually move out of the Eight of Swords, it's a card that normally signifies maturity and a deep like soul level growth, because that's a hard card to or that represents something that's hard to move out of. That card says it's a struggle. It's not something that you just like, you know, step right out of and all of a sudden everything's great and fine and you're all happy. It's a card that says you have to put in a lot of effort. You have to trust what's ahead of you, even though you have no idea what's there. You know, you have to take one step forward, not knowing how many swords are in front of you, what you'll be stepping into. So it's showing growth, trust, maturity, a strong desire to mend those relationships. And hopefully we just see um, steady improvement from here on out. It looks good for steady improvement though, because you have great core what are they? Earth cards with the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, as well as the Empress. So it looks really great. Which is honestly, I think cards that we haven't really seen up front. Um, they normally like stick to the background, or they um, will pop up here and there, but never something that says like strongly, here it is. I don't see it like as forever. I feel like it might take a couple of months for you to actually notice improvement. But seeing as it started in an 8, it feels like it's happening now. Like the big change is happening now. And then you see it like improve more and more as time goes by. So like 3 months probably you'll see that noticeable change. Okay, well, let's see. Okay, we have the Two of Cups. This is a really great card for your question. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Six of Cups. Okay, we have the Devil, but we'll see what follows it. Ooh, the Six of Wands. So we're seeing change in a lot of things. Like more freedom because you're removing yourself from the Devil, which means like less of a like being micromanaged, I guess. More freedom in, you know, the workplace. More aligned with what you want, what you're hoping for, and then a lot of good energy moving forward. So I really like the way that that's coming out for you. Now, it does feel like since there are a lot of sixes coming out, it might not be within 5 weeks. It might actually take 6 or so. But I guess that's more like wiggle room. Don't, the timing might not be precise depending on, you know, the universe or whatever. So that's weird. Um, it's a good energy boost for you. You have Knight of Wands, Six of Wands, as well as a Page of Wands. They're all good cards of like increased energy, better momentum, feeling like you have control over the situation. So I do see you as like getting a raise, getting a better position, being met like with people who see you as an equal, uh, feeling like you're being respected, acknowledged, and like I said, the removal of the Devil, a really great card. Um, to follow the Devil is the Six of Wands because you're coming back from something that was frustrating, something that led to a lot of irritation. I would say that's probably the last workplace and how that you know, ended. What happened with that one? But um, I definitely see some really great options for you soon. There's a lot of, well, honestly, it's primarily two energies. It's cups and it's wands. So normally they'd be opposites, but here, because of the, I don't know, there's a an interesting way they just sort of meld together, and they sort of like complement each other. Yeah. but it just has such a great like um a great transition, because I feel like it's more so in line with you, your energy, more um like, or you feel like this is something that you can maintain, something that you can move forward with, something that you can take at your pace without really feeling affected by other people or other, like heavily influenced by others, right? You get more of a say in it. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like that timeline seems about right. I do think like somebody's coming toward you, so you might hear word of this, and that might be like the signal for to go ahead and talk about it, or speak to whoever it would be concerning this, boss, supervisor, whatever it might be. But it looks very good for you because you're calm, you're comfy, you're happy. But I'd say all very good. Okay, let's go to the next question. Okay, that jammed up a bit. Okay. Okay, so we'll go ahead with this last one. We have D, and then we'll go with NC. Okay, not a bad card. We have to see what it means. Okay, so don't like that shuffle. D versus NC. Okay, so good energy from both places. We have a bit of a smoother energy from um, D coming through, but we have a stronger energy, which might be like harder, but results in a lot of success from NC. So both have success, but it's more so which degree of success do you want? How much work, how much discomfort? D has um, the Ace of Pentacles, very good. A lot of success there. A lot of growth. I feel like you're learning a lot. You're aware of a lot. You're getting exposure to a lot, and the Fool comes in as a nice like start, a nice movement, freedom to do whatever you want. With NC, we have it starting off as death. But since death is starting off, that would be a rebirth into the following cards, and that's where High Priestess, the Lovers come through, and the Knight of Pentacles, which is long-term success, a great match. I'm still leaning more toward NC as being the right one for you, because that seems to be the one that matches up, the one that looks best when the cards come out. Um, Although both can give you some form of success, I'm still leaning toward um, NC. That just seems to be like success for you. You know, major for that future that's like, you know, bright, the future that gives you the greatest amount of success, everything in really good lineup, you know, everything that you hope for. That's what I would say comes through NC, especially with the lovers coming out, because that's a beautiful choice to have um, in a card. But I'm leaning toward NC. Um, Once again, things can change, and certain things can be a better choice for you, make a better situation, you know, depending like where along the line. But I send the good vibes. Thoughts, feelings toward me. Let's see. Oh, we're jamming again. Okay. We have the 10 wands. We have strength. We have... Ooh, we have the sun. We have... Oh, the tower hidden beneath the 4 of swords. That's interesting. The 6 of cups. So, it feels to me like there's... communication here that's going to get a little stronger. The position of the tower makes me think that it's already happened, and that's just more so part of their past. So it feels to me like it's like if they're not talkative, if you feel like they're not sharing, if you feel like there's some sort of like hesitation when it comes to um, the relationship in general, right? The card would normally say something in the past happened that has led to this silence, so they're more careful, you know, they're less likely to um, talk about it, they're less likely to really express themselves because they're worried about um, everything, you know, they're worried about just how it's going to be taken, um, how they can successfully communicate, you know, to how they can actually be expressive. Because I feel like it's just some misunderstandings in the past. Somebody really seemed to um, somebody in the past seemed to have just caused a big issue. But this person does want to move forward with you, and they're willing to work on it. They're willing to put out whatever energy they need. You have strength, you have 10 of wands. Those are high energy, high dedication cards, cards that indicate somebody is willing to put in a lot of work in order to gain success, in order to have success in their future. The 6 of cups, very strong card for connection, a card that normally would indicate to me somebody who like truly deeply um, cares, you know, they care from their heart. They're somebody who really puts a lot into relationships. So it might be where they're just like, they struggle and they are working on it, trying to improve it because of that whole, like, you know, tower moment, that issue from the past. But good news is we see that they're willing to take up what's being offered here. They're willing to give you more of their time, more of their energy, more work, because they see who you are. They see your value, right? They see what you can give them, what they're having a difficult time with, that like they won't have basically with you. So it looks really nice from these cards. The energy, the growth, the maturity. I really like the way that they're appearing for you. I like that even though there's setbacks, even though there's energy from the past that was like, you know, not the best, there's still this like desire to improve, to see that there is something better. Especially because that tower was like truly hidden behind the four of swords. Like I did not feel it. I didn't, when I picked it up, I did not feel it there. So when it slid out, it was really like truly a surprise card for it to come out. So even if this person doesn't really show it or doesn't talk about it, doesn't mention it, just know that there is that part of their past that has caused a few frustrations and led to difficulty with communication. They care about you though. They might not be the best at expressing it because we're lacking some like true communication cards, but they definitely see that there's a connection, that this can, you know, truly go places. Um, they're just trying to figure out how exactly to you know, work on that. But best use of the um, Ten of Wands I've seen in a while in a deck, because normally it indicates hard work to come, but we see somebody who's actually just like putting in that effort. So I send the good vibes. The place I'm deciding to move. Will it be supportive of my writing for lifestyle and stability? Let's see. Okay, we have Four of Swords coming out again. We have the Sun coming out again. We have the Magician. Three of Wands. So we do have movement within these cards. A change in scenery. Six of Swords. And anybody else want to come out? Anybody else? So we have the High Priestess. For you, Hubert, when it comes to these cards, they're actually really, really fantastic for answering your question. We see that things are going to be really great for you. Very, like, a lot of success within these cards. I feel like there's a good calm, a good way of just, like, focusing on everything that you want to get done and actually being able to achieve, you know, your dreams. Focus on everything equally and not be overwhelmed. I don't see like anything that would be um really like um frustrating, right? Nothing that would really cause many issues, nothing that would like set things off and make you feel like you're losing control or anything. It does look like there's quite a bit of good energy for you. This place, even though the move took a while to go to this point, hard decisions too. Yeah, I I can see that. Like, not the best. All okay, man. YT. Okay. So, no worries. Um, I think we're seeing all your decision making, all that good stuff coming through. Really great planning, timing. Um, Lots of evaluation paying off. I love that final card is the Magician along the top row. Mainly because it signifies a good balance of things. You know, like a lot of things that you have on your table, you're still able to really maintain. You're able to focus on everything, get things well balanced, like not having to juggle, right? Not getting to that point where you just want to give up. It's a really good energy for you, and I think it's just much more freedom. Yeah, yes, a lot of manifestation going on here to really get you to this point. It might be something where it's like, yeah, the move isn't fun, but even though the move might not be fun, trust me, the payoff here, fantastic for you because I see a lot of success. I see a lot of like everything, you know, really coming together for you. Everything working out, everything really like fitting well for you. So it looks great. I think it's just like, you know, obviously time, you know, but it looks really good. You've done a really great job of being patient at um, really like understanding what it is you need to focus on and then moving forward with that. So I send the good vibes. Okay, what are buddies next? Feelings and actions. Let's see. Okay, we have Queen of Cups, King of Cups. We got a couple coming out. That's good. We have Knight of Wands, Two of Swords. We have the Lovers. We have the Two of Wands. And we have the Three of Pentacles. So, we do have a couple. I love when a couple comes out because we have a good representation of communication coming through with that card. So, great card. Now, with all these cards together, we see that somebody is trying to communicate a little more. Either their wording is a little here and there, of course, techie. Either their wording can be like a little off, meaning they can uh, say things like use the wrong words, right? You know, like say things and not necessarily mean it the way that it comes out, or they try to communicate, but they're just not, you know, like able to really express themselves the way they'd like to. It's normally when we see the King of Cups that we see somebody who's very in touch with their emotions, and sometimes that can indicate somebody who just has a hard time communicating because they they are too in touch with their emotions, right? They're too connected to that, and then it's harder to get those like into words. It might be just be like, yeah. It does. That's things like the the wording seems to be off, even though this person is very caring. One of the best cards to get representing somebody in their mindset is the King of Cups, because that's somebody who's very like emotionally invested, somebody who cares a lot, but we don't have a lot of communication. And the cards that we do have communication, like um, the Three of Pentacles, that's not like the best communication card to get because it's more of like a business card, or it is communication, and it's usually like very um, like straightforward communication. But we can also see a flaw in that because there's can be sometimes like less I don't like less emotion attached to it, or not the not desired wording, right? So I would say that feels to be like the thing that this person is working on, like trying to act on those emotions, trying to be more upfront, like where you can feel them, because we have higher energy within the wands. So even though this person's not the best at communicating, it feels like that's their plan right now. Like they may suck at communication, but at least if they act, you know, if they express how they feel, that's an improvement to them. So I think more action, still probably same level of communication, but at least like the way that they, you know, treat you, the way that they show up for you, I think that's where you get the like the clearer idea of what's going on here, you know, because that seems to be something that this person's like truly um working on, something that they're very like dedicated to right now. So I send you the good vibes. What awaits me this month? Let's see. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Sun. We have the Ace of Swords. The Queen of Wands. Page of Cups. We have the Fool. And last card. We have the Page of Pentacles. So it feels like somebody is coming toward you with a conversation about money. It does feel like good money. It doesn't feel like negative money, or it doesn't feel like money where like you owe somebody else money. It feels like money that's coming toward you. It feels like they have owed it to you, and I feel like it's coming through good timing. Good timing meaning that it comes through when you need it. Comes through at a time where it like everything lines up, and you feel like there's that's good. That's okay. Uh, it's a good timing. It's like almost like the perfect time for you to get that money. You know, like when you need it, it comes through for you. Um, I also feel like it's a sense of freedom, so like less worry about something. And I don't know exactly what's worrying you right now, but it seems like something that's like come up and it's just been on your mind, and now the money thing has been a bit of an issue. But as long as it's coming through positive, we see it as like a good sign for what's to come for the rest of the month. Good movement, good energy. Whoever this is that's coming toward you to communicate, to speak to you, it doesn't feel like it's a hostile energy. It feels pretty good. I like this person's energy. So it does look like nothing much to be concerned with. So good money coming from a good place at a great time. I'm feeling very positive about this. I like the way it's looking for you. Sense of freedom and some good energy moving forward because you have that um, full coming out with the Page of Pentacles. So very, very, very good energies tied into one another. I send you all the good. Okay. We have coming out first. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Page of Wands, Strength. We have the Nine of Swords, which is good. We're moving out of some negative cards with the Five of Swords as well as the Nine of Swords. Those are great energies to move forward and out of. We're gaining control over some situations. So, King of Swords, the Star, we have healing, and the Two of Wands. So normally the wands indicate movement, and this is normally like physical movement, you know, like actual like relocation. I'm seeing this as a movement towards something that you've been like that you've had your eye on for a while. Something that has been like grabbing your attention, something you've been very like I don't want to say fixated on, but like something that's been like your major like interest for a while, and you've been wanting to succeed in it. It feels like there's been setbacks in it, but we're seeing that there's finally success and things uh, moving forward and a lot of growth. Uh, your your energy over the next 2 months, like, has a lot of success. I feel like what might be coming, or the timing for what's coming, right, feels to be maybe like at the end of September. Um, that's when it really seems to be like clearing out this past energy and more movement toward this good energy, this like successful, positive um, growth that's here. So, anything you're planning right now, anything you're going after, like the main thing, it does seem to be resulting in success, and like success very, very, very soon for you. Look for the 2 months. Um, don't worry too much about what people might say. Like if anybody's trying to be like a downer or say that you're not going to be successful or that things aren't going to work out for you, don't focus on those people, because I feel like a lot of them are just people who are talking crap just to, you know, get you to not succeed or get you to back out, you know. Usually that's a sign of like somebody who's jealous or somebody who um, sees your capabilities and um, wishes that they had like your dedication or your uh, energy, your tenacity, your way of just achieving things. So it looks very good. It looks like a lot of peaceful energy, a lot of good movement for you, some leveling up. It could even be a promotion that's in the works here. But I send the good vibes. All the good vibes. Currently in good standing. What is my current? Okay, let's see. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords. The Hierophant. The Page of Swords. The Knight of Wands. We have the Star. We have the Knight of Cups. So, it does look like um, you're viewed very well. I think anything that might be like a concern or anything that's like, you know, worrisome, anything that makes you think like, do they like me? Um, um, you know, am I replaceable? Is this right for me? Any of those things, right? I think that's just something that, you know, pops in your head here and there. But it's none of those things that really like are happening. They seem to really value you. They think highly of you. Um, they see what you offer. They see how like educated you are or how aware you are. It's also a good sign to have the Page of Swords represent you, because it shows up as somebody who is willing to do research if they don't know something. Like if you are unaware, rather than like pretending you knew or just not doing it right, you're the type of person who would actually take the time to learn and to become efficient in something. So they truly value that. They truly value how hard you are at like what working at, and how much work you do, how much how like serious you take your job. Even though it may not be something that like you're like really what is it, like hardcore at, you know, they see exactly what kind of person you are, and they do greatly appreciate that. The only issue would be if it's like in your head that they don't like you, or that, you know, you might have a flaw here and there. Any of that, it just like it doesn't actually exist. These are great cards to come out. um, Great communication, great, you know, ability to be serious when you need to be sort of like happy-go-lucky when you need to be, a lot of like caring. Oh, hi Nibadita. A very caring personality, very open, willing to improve. So I don't think it's anything to worry about. I don't think it's anything to be like, do they like me? Do they not like me? Or whatever. It really shows up well for you. I love that. Like, you have a good place here that you can stay with as long as you need to, that you can move forward with, that you can grow with. Um, you have leveling up within it, from the Page of Swords to the Knight of Swords. And it's a very good, clear understanding um, of like who you are, what you offer them, how much they appreciate you. Um, just overall, it's a good energy. And I do feel like whoever is a higher up, like, there's one person in particular, but I do feel like there's many, but one person in particular really does value you. Like, really appreciates your work, your energy. But I send you the good vibes. Having troubles with my cerebral, she has to do with purpose. Okay. Hold on 1 second. course, Abadita. Of course, no worries. What's that? Yeah. All good, Nibadita, no worry. No worries. I'm looking for something. I can't find it. I'm looking everywhere. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, nope. I did it. God dang it. Okay. I'm good. God. I'm attempting to drop everything. Okay. Now we're good. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Swords. I don't really care for that card, as y'all know. Eight of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. So, normally when we have the Seven of Swords, we do see that somebody is being deceitful or causing issues. So I do feel like there's some sort of either miscommunication or withholding of information that's going on here from this person. It doesn't look like it's just natural, right? I do feel like it is definitely something that they're doing on purpose, and it might be something to try and test you. It might be something where they do this to everyone, you know, and that's just their behavior, that's just their style. Obviously it's not fun, it's not something that I would recommend. You have 3 sevens though that are coming out, which are normally signs of good luck, and you do have a transfer from an 8 to a 7, which appears to be de-escalating the situation, something that I would say is a very good um, sign to come out here, because it feels like that would be the end of this person's issues, right? So less about them, more about, less about them trying to prove something or get you to prove something, and more about you just being successful, you being allowed to work without this person uh, being a major problem. So feels good. For now, I would say that just like, try to avoid being around this person as much as you can. If they start something, if they are too picky, just sort of ignore it, improve it to whatever they want, but like just sort of ignore it, because I do feel like it's just something that they're that type of person. They're the type of person that would be very like, not necessarily an instigator, but somebody who definitely wants to be um I guess they love their role, right? They love having that position of power. They love having people sort of have to go to them, right? So anything that would give them that sort of control over the situation, I do feel heavily like they genuinely like that. So it wrong roll. Yeah. Well, it's just something that, like, honestly, if they could just move past it, that'd be fantastic. But I just feel like that's something that they're happy with. That's something that they're proud of, or they think that nothing's wrong with it. Obviously, a sucky situation to be a part of, but I would say since it's decreasing in amount, right? Rather than increasing, it looks like it'll improve. Just give it a little time. Um, Probably either by the end of this month or early next month, we see this sort of like troublesome personality improving. But I send you with the good vibes. You too. Take care. I said, well, since I want to be controlling on her, but it's a hard time yesterday. I'm trying to do it too. Lost so much weight and weakened up. She and her husband. Yeah. They can. No, they can't. Uh, okay. We have King of Wands. So we do have somebody who's a bit on the controlling side. Five of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. So Page of Swords, we have the Lovers. And we have the Five of Swords. What else wants to come out? We have Jeff. Okay, so I do feel like they're causing some issues. I'm not sure if it's, you know, just to be a screwed up person and make him weaken and blah blah blah. Mainly, to me, it looks like the type of person who would act like, what did I put? Like, I care so much, you know, I want the best for you, blah blah blah. But they're only doing it because they want to look good, like in the last moments, right? It's like the type of person that shows up so they don't get written out of the will. That kind of energy comes through these cards. It's like they have sort of the wrong reason, and obviously siding with them is not the best, but I do feel like things will be coming to the surface soon because whatever they're doing won't last long. I think they're just trying to act like they're I think she's doing that because of her son was well, they're probably just trying to make themselves look good, you know, trying to what are they, brownie points or something like that, you know, just try to make themselves look like they actually care, like they're truly invested. But in reality, we see the issues there, right, where they just pop in last minute. They're not really around, and what they do um seems to be counter effective. They are not helping the situation, not improving, you know, your father's health, and only, you know, steadily worsening the situation. Hopefully, if the cards are right, we'll see that the end comes pretty quickly to their behavior, to whatever it is that um, they're doing, whatever it is that is causing frustrations, right? We see that it's not going to last forever. It's something that definitely has to sort of um, make its way, you know, complete itself out. It's just a cycle that needs to end because it's definitely not going to go on forever. And I do think like other people will come forward and say like this is not, you know, good. honestly, I would say, like, why are you concerned with a diet so late in life? Because normally what happens is they change things up and they want to be all super healthy, but you know, like, it's a little on the late side for people, and it's not going to fix the situation when it's already, that far gone. So it just really feels like it's a ploy to look good, a little scheme to make sure that they're in good, what is it, like, good relations, good terms when it comes to your father. Probably continuing that whole, like, um perfect child, golden couple, mindset that they have. So I'd say it's not gonna go on forever. It does only look like it's like a moment, whatever it is. Obviously, it's not good. It's not good for your father, and if it's just them trying to look good, that's even worse on their part, because you just shouldn't do that. It was healthy when he was under our time. Yeah. Well, I can see that, like, if somebody comes along and they're like all of a sudden doing that when he made it that far, I just I don't get it. He didn't make it that far just like running around, eating like fried chicken daily or something. But obviously they want to make sure that they look good. If somebody's talking crap about them, then guaranteed they will try to look good. But I think these are good vibes. What are Ash creating for the next actions? Let's see. We have Knight of Cups. We have Eight of Swords. We have the Four of Wands. The the Chariot. We have the Star, the Seven of Cups, and the King of Wands. So it looks like we're moving toward something a little better, a little more like energy being given, you receiving that energy. It feels like there's some momentum that's picking up here. Um, Conversation might not be, exactly where you want it to be, but we do see an improvement. We see good movement when it comes to that. So we're on our way there. Somebody's moving out of this sort of like stuck zone into this place we see in the Four of Wands. Lots of promise within those cards. Lots of like good vibes for the future. I don't feel like it if the shoe was on another foot. I know that. But that's why I always send you the good vibes. Uh, the Chariot also indicates a good movement. We're seeing, once again, momentum, good energies. Um, I feel like you're putting a good amount of energy into it, into things being successful, into things moving in the direction you want. So it looks like it's finally paying off, because we have um, the Star, which is a good manifestation card, a good card of like things working out, good communication, good relationship, success, like all the things that you could hope for, new job, things like that. That's what would come out of the Star, because that's healing, movement forward, that's manifestation, that's things that you're hoping for a while, finally coming through due to hard work, patience. So I would say allow this person to make their way toward you when it comes to this communication, this relationship. um I say that because the Eight of Swords as well as the Seven of Cups, together they could indicate somebody who needs to be like either the one to control movement, you know, like make sure it's paced right due to like previous relationships, or just, you know, wanting to make sure that things are working out well. Not sure if it's like a past relationship that might have caused issues, so that's why they're like being a little careful on how fast it moves. Um, but they do have um, a good energy toward you, and this energy would go over the next like 2-3 months. It feels like this is a steady improvement. Um, More communication toward you, you know, more just really improving, you know, on a lot of or in a lot of areas, I should say. um it's really great, because I don't think we honestly had like consistent like energy moving forward within these cards for you. So to have that change, it looks really good from my viewpoint. I love that the Knight of Cups is coming out. Such a great card to move forward with. It's a true soul connection. Lots of good energy. Um, and then lots of success. As long as it just moves forward. We don't see high speed here. We see a pretty casual momentum. You know, nothing that's like full steam ahead. Just very like go with the flow. But I send you the good vibes. Now let me scroll up to Nibadita. And it is 1:30, 6:30 something on the top. So whatever that's. Oh, well, thank you. Same to you. So for Nibadita, when it comes to this person, is it for realsies or not? We have the Three of Swords. We have the Sun. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Moon. So I feel like there is potential here for a relationship. There's potential here because I don't feel like this person is insincere. But with the cards, it does feel like a delay. Like things are just going very slow. There's not a lot of momentum in a positive way. Like where things can, you know, just full on be a relationship immediately. This might be where this person has to heal. You might have to heal. You both might have to do some healing. Prep yourselves for the future. Be aware of what it is that you both want so you're on the same page. But I do feel like there's a connection there. And you'll see soon what it is that you both need to work on so that you can be like well aware of like what you need to focus, you know, put all that energy toward in order to get to this place where the relationship can be successful. Because I don't think it's just like a simple little like crush. I do think it's more, it's stronger, but there's still some changes that have to take place for that success. Like I was saying, just some things that need to come through. Yeah, see, we're seeing more hard work, more communication. It might be something that's like you guys just need to slow down, get to know each other, talk more, establish that connection before it progresses into something that is romantic, right? So don't jump all in yet. I see that there is a connection there. The good thing is there is a connection. Um the Sun has come out, so it is a positive card. You know, it's a card that says that things are able to thrive. That things are where I drop down. I'm dropping everything. What is this? Okay. So the good thing is, like I said, there's success. It's just slow down. We don't need to speed up. We don't need to run. You make it. Good wood. I don't know what's falling. I just heard things fall and roll. So I think it was this thing, but I heard something else, so I'm not sure what. But see, it's like a little what is it? USB cord holder thing. I thought these would be stronger. They are like the weakest things on earth. But for Unibadita, I will say, just like I said, patience is key here. Patience, allowing it to just thrive, to be successful in its own way, not take control over it, not try to rush it, not try to be the one that you know dictates where it's going, how fast it's getting there. Just progress naturally, because I do feel like there's success in it. It can get there. This person has an interest in you that is actually, you know, solid. Was this not magnetic? Yeah, go ahead. Wow, this whole time I thought that was magnetic. What I had done is on my delay from my machine. What is happening? And is there any hope? It's almost meaning to be. But let's see what's going on. Let's see. Hopefully, we see exactly what's going on. We'll get some clarity on it, and we'll know when things are about to change. Okay, we have the Empress coming out. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Lovers. We have the Ace of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Emperor, as well as the Nine of Wands. So, if I were to be completely truthful here, I feel like what you're searching for is not in alignment with you at the moment. And that is not to say that it won't ever be. It just means more so to me that what you're looking for, what is meant for you, is not available to you, or you're not like looking in the right area for it. Seeing as there's still a bit of a journey, meaning we still have transit within these cards, the wands, across the bottom and over here into the Nine of Wands, it still feels like there's a bit of a journey going on. I do feel like success is coming soon. It feels like next month is a good month for you. Feels like things are working their way to success. You're getting some good movement. You're getting good responses. Sometimes, especially with the matches that we see here, right? The matches between the Empress and the Emperor, as well as the Lover. Sometimes when we see matches, it's the universe saying that what is meant for you is not available to you at the moment. So It might be there in the near future. It might be something that you have to wait for, something that is in the process of like moving toward you, you know, or something that's a little bit out of the way, something that's further away from you, so that you can move into a new area or new stage in your life, a new place where you just feel like you know there's more success available to you. So rather than thinking like what are you doing wrong, sometimes it's more so about what is waiting for you and what is it available to you at the moment. The Seven of Cups can be a great card because I could say there's a lot of things that are available to you all over the place. You know, you have this, that, and everything's there for you. But it can also be a card that indicates if you're just grabbing things without much consideration or thinking about things, you can be sort of putting yourself in a bad position because you're not quite aware of what it's going to lead you to. What, you know, what might look fantastic on the outside might be horrible. You know, might be a situation where you're like, this was not at all what I signed up for. So allow there to be some time here so that you can, you know, successfully transit out of this situation and into one that provides you with the success that you're looking for. And I know it's difficult to stay, you know, unemployed for that amount of time, but um, I do heavily feel like something is you know there for you. Something is coming through very soon. Like I said, next month seems to be a good month for you, and the right opportunity. Yeah, yeah, and who knows? Like you got terminated, but it might have been something that it just wasn't meant for you, and you were rushing. You were happy with it, and in the long term of things, you it might have been just, you know, horrible. You might have actually hated it, and you might have been like, why did I even go for this? But yes, September. September looks very good for you. Yeah. Well, there you go. It's like not something that you would have been happy with, but no, that's the thing about the Seven of Cups. It's like sometimes you look at what it offers, but you don't see what is behind it. Yeah. So you learn a lesson, and then you move on from that, and you embrace whatever it is to come next. Yeah. Oh, of course. No, it's not anything. I don't see anything negative on you. But I send you the well wishes, and I'll, you know, push that energy that might be surrounding you that's negative away from you. Of course. Okay, we have Queen of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles. I don't like the way I shuffled that. That's funny. I ate too much. Oh. I went out for some chili cheese fries, but they didn't make them like they used to, and I was really disappointed with them. Like the last couple of times I went out to get something, it just, and it hasn't been like frequent. I haven't really been going for like fast food or anything unhealthy recently. But I swear every time it's just been like something has been wrong with it. The time before this one was like, they were just like, the onion rings were like tooth shattering. It was so awful. Okay, we have the Four of Cups. We have the World. We have the Nine of Cups. I feel like they're all, honestly, I feel like everything's going downhill right now. Like, they're just not putting in that effort like they used to. It just feels like, you know. And it was like a little treat to go out. It was always a fun little thing, but now it's like, it's expensive, and I'm like upset with my my money. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the World. We have the Nine of Cups. That fell out, so I'm just taking it out. The Nine of Cups. We have the King of Wands, the Ace of Cups, as well as Strength. Don't they? I swear, like, they're changing things. Something is wrong. Like, they're actually, like, they're not telling us. It's just, it's just a weird one. But let me slide these over so that it's not. Or for longest. Yeah. It's very strange. It's like, I got some like boneless chicken wings, and they have the weirdest texture. Like, and it wasn't like, you know, when you bite into them and you could see the batter or whatever on the outside of it. It was like you could not see the batter on the outside of it. It was just, the whole thing was like, it was better. Yeah, it's true. It's been odd. It's just so strange. Yeah. It's just like very, very, like Soylent Green. But, you have the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the World. We have the Nine of Cups at the bottom. On the side, we have the King of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups, and we have Strength. What's interesting is we actually have a couple coming out, with the King and Queen of Wands, which, like, at this timeline, Leo season, you lining up. It's interesting that they're coming out, especially with Strength, because that card a lot of the time like heavily ties into those two, the King and Queen of Wands, for me. We also have the World, that's another card with Leo on it. So a very strong Leo energy coming through all of these cards. There's also a big energy within those cards. You know, that's a big push towards something. Um, Almost like seizing an opportunity, especially with the Ace of Pentacles, Four of Cups. It's like it's here. You know, it's coming through, and it's weird because, um, you're a Leo, and it's such a strong, like, this assortment. If the sun came out, I swear, like, it screams, right? I wouldn't be surprised, you know, but it screams Leo. Like, it's a very, like, strong, confident, very, like chasing after what it is you want, really putting effort into it, and so many hands coming through as offerings, because we're not just getting the aces, right, with the hand of the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. We're not just getting those. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, but we have the Four of Cups, which is, of course, very similar to these other cards of it being presented. A cup being presented. A cup is missing from the Nine of Cups to make it the Ten of Cups, right? So there's a very, like, I don't know, like, offer coming toward you, Leo boost. It could also be that Lionsgate, right, that's heavily in tune with you right now. So I'm not sure if, like, you're getting an extra boost of energy right now. You might be feeling his energy a little more. You might be more in tune with each other. Even over here, look at, I'm not even joking. The card that was staring at me is the Eight of Wands. And what is that? That's fire. And it's an 8. So we see continued Leo energy. If you're feeling his energy every day, you're getting that push. You're seeing that coming through. But that would also say that we're seeing his energy sort of matching yours, where it's coming through. I just looked at the screen right now, and I swear to you, it said 888 on it. So lots of things going on right now, where we're seeing things tie into each other. We're seeing lots of success, lots of yeah, there'll be a later stream tonight in a couple hours, like 4-ish. I was running a little late today. But feel free to join that one. So lots of good energy toward you. I do think that we're seeing an improvement with him, and it might also be with his health. It might be that, like, you're giving advice or you're pushing it a little more, and because of that, we're seeing where he's actually concerned, right? He just get better. That's right. That's how long when I got 4 months. Oh. Well, let's see. Next cycle of a fixed sign would be a Scorpio, and that would be um, end of October into November. Okay, well, you take care. I'll see you when I see you. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is, like, sometimes when that fourth cup comes through, we see it as a sign that's like, okay, time to focus, time to pay attention to things, time to realize there are things that are, more important, and that we can't just, like, ignore them for eternity, right? Yeah. I do feel like he genuinely appreciates them. Just feels to me like when things get a little chaosy, they he just has a hard time getting back on track. Especially asking for help. Like, that seems to be a big issue. And I feel like things could be easier. Yeah. But hopefully, your hard work, just like the strength card, eventually, all right, will pay off. Because just like the strength card, what's the most irritating part of the strength card? The hard work, the investment that has to go into gaining trust, right? That's like the worst part. That's the part that like nobody really wants. That's the part that irritates the universe. It's like, god dang, you have to wait an eternity to gain this person's trust, for them to open up to you, for them to truly trust you, for them to actually understand where it is that you're coming from, and know that you're not just being, one of those people that's like controlling them or telling them that they don't know what they're doing, so you do seem to be headed in the right direction. You seem to be understanding what it is that needs to be done, and that's allowing him to gain that trust. Well, sadly, that's an issue that, I think we have to deal with as people. But as a rising ascendant, um yeah, that's a hard one. That's a hard one, because you think everybody's out to get you, or the worst one is like when you think that people think that you don't know what you're doing, so you end up trying to do it yourself, and then screwing yourself over. Or you've had people in the past sabotage you or screw you over, and then you don't trust anyone, so you're not willing to help, or let people help. So it's just like a screwed up cycle of suffering. But at least you're taking your time. That's a good thing that maybe you don't realize. You're doing it for their best, and I don't think you're pushing it. You're not telling them like, "Hey, do this right now." What if I'm screwed? I get, I get that. Well, hopefully, since it does look like there's trust there, and it looks like there's an ability to open up, to sort of understand where you're coming from, we see that maybe along the way he'll be a little more responsive to you. But I don't think you're too patient. I think just, if your patience might have been made for like one person in particular. And then you meet that person and you're like, ah, that's who I was supposed to be patient for. Screw everybody else. No patience. But his health, I think he needs to work on first. And I think you have that same energy. And it's more so of like balancing it out. Getting to that strength position rather than just the king and queen of wands. Hopefully he'll fix his health soon. You do have a lot of eights. I keep seeing eights. We're in an 8 month. We're on an 8th day. We got that lion portal going on. I feel like 6 years has been my thing with all the guys. Well, maybe this one's different. So far, I'm not getting like wishy-washy. I can say that's a good thing. At least that. Because honestly, some of the cards I get for some of these people, I'm like, why are you interested in this person? Oh, of course. Of course. Looks. Hello. And what is your question? It looks good though. You know, it looks like there's improvements. I think once he realizes that you're not just like surface level concerned, then he'll start opening up. You know, at least we're not like past people who have, you know, said that they were in a relationship with somebody and it's been, you know, a couple of years and it was a skeet and skedaddle situation. What's your question?
Am I gonna win the Powerball?
Are you gonna win the Powerball?
With not buying one goddamn ticket.
Not buying one ticket. Guess what?
I didn't see anything in the rule about gambling.
I'm sorry, it's death.
I saw that.
I'm gonna say no without buying a ticket. You have no chance.
Okay, what's the chance if I buy 3 tickets?
Chance if he buys 3 tickets. Okay, 7. That's good. Page of Wands. Fitty fitty. 9 of Cups.
Wheel of Fortune. Come on, Wheel of Fortune.
I'm sorry, Will. Fortune's nowhere to be found. Oh, I saw it right now. And anybody else? Come on. Anybody else?
Gee, you can't win it, go play.
Oh, the Emperor. That's a really good card.
Sounds like I'm winning the Powerball. Let's buy some tickets. Let's go.
Let's go.
Get us tickets.
Get tickets. We're gonna be rich. We're gonna get a ton of ones and throw them on the bed and we'll roll on it.
We're rich. We can do 5s.
Oh, but then the money will be all folded and crinkled and possibly ripped. You might win a little, but not as much as you would like. Okay, multiple winners are likely, but you get enough.
Let's go good.
Bye. Yep. 7-Eleven's down the street.
You can go to better establishments than 7-Eleven to buy tickets.
Come on, did you want to go to 7-Eleven?
I'll go back to that Asian market. They have thing there.
They did, I know. Get one while it's 8-8. It's true. Yeah. Wait, where did we go?
Hold on. We're doing it live. I'm gonna win the Powerball. I think that as a win.
Oh my God.
We are winning the Powerball. We are winning the Powerball. Look at that. We are winning the Powerball. It's not an I situation, it's a we.
Get it. It's like Queen.
What do you mean? I put the heart of the cards into that.
You didn't put no heart in the cards.
Should I have gone to Exodia? Wait, what else to do there?
I don't know.
I believed. Yeah, that's I believe.
I don't think he believed. He
I need to
it.
shuffle them.
That is truthful.
Okay. Give me these damn cards. We'll do. We'll do it the right way. We'll do it the right way. I can't shuffle cards. Listen, I don't play with cards. Okay. I'll do the Yu-Gi-Oh shuffle.
The Yu-Gi-Oh shuffle.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. All my energy's in this card. Am I going to win the Powerball? That looks terrible.
I'm sorry.
That looks pretty goddamn bad.
No, it's like if you don't, you won't know unless you try.
Is that what that card means?
Basically.
She's tied to swords.
Yeah, but she doesn't know what's out there if she just stands there. I mean, like...
Come on.
Part of the cards.
Okay, that looks just as bad. He's leaving.
Oh, you got 2 8s. 1 more 8. Come on. No, that's not an 8. I'm sorry.
I'm being judged for my stupidity. Can I get a good ass card, please? Come on. I think that means we won. We're celebrating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here. We're gonna do this again.
Not good. Listen, man, I'm trying. I'm really trying.
Hold on, look at this. Is how.
Put them on the bottom. I know you put them on the bottom.
Okay, watch. You split it in half.
Split in half.
Okay. No, that's not how. We don't do that. Okay, you split it in half. Right?
Okay.
And then look, right here. Your thumb's right here. See?
Okay. Best out of 3. Are we winning? That's a lot of treasure. I think I won.
He's not gonna be a tarot reader in the future.
I think I won. Let's see, how much did I win? Enough that I can live alone and isolated with you and no one to bug me.
There's no me in that. That's
Hold on, we don't know that yet. There's still more cards. And see, you're over there with plants. We're fine. We're fine. I won.
That's good. I'm
Let's
happy
go.
for
Let's
you.
get the tickets.
Guys, don't ask him to read the cards.
Nope, all hope with no results. I have results in my heart, okay?
Happy birthday, Steven.
I'm gonna go win and prove all you wrong.
No, you started. You started, you liar.
I win. I win. Oh, my hand looks fat.
It's the camera. Oh, poor thing. Yeah, you know what? You stay cute. Oh. Oh, poor thing.
What's that?
Bible verse.
That's not gonna win a Powerball.
Well, it might have numbers on it. Jesus might be like, take these numbers, child. You know?
Uh-huh. 12. You heard her. 15, 68, 12.
Okay, let's go. I'm gonna put in 1, 2, and 3. Let's see. 60.
77. blink and see in the future. Just literally a day into the future. That's all you would need to win the lottery.
What is this? 4, 6, and 60. And 30. Peacemakers.
So how'd it go?
Good.
Good.
We got 3. 30. Rio.
We're going to Rio.
We're going to Rio.
I don't want to go to Rio. They fell over.
Why are they?
You see that one that got thrown at you?
A couple of them did.
Let's see, what got thrown at you?
Why are they upside down? And a Powerball on them. Ooh.
I don't know how to take this message.
Comfort.
Take comfort in my winnings or take comfort in my losses? I would like to take comfort in my winnings, but it doesn't specify.
Uh-oh, they all got out of sync. 2, 5. The next one says, He gives us comfort in all our troubles, and we can comfort other people who have the same troubles. We give the same kind of comfort
So I
He
can
gives
comfort
us.
the other winners, right? I can comfort the other winners, right?
Sure. Let me see what this one says. Oh, that's true. Look at, we got Luke 11:10 with 358.
Okay, I can play it Gene's way. I can do this Gene's way.
It says for everyone who
So I just do this and then I pick one?
Uh-oh.
I can't even slide the cards.
It's easier to do it the opposite way.
Oh, like that also didn't work. But you know what? We're gonna roll with it.
No, because they're upside down. Oh no, they're not.
That could have been my winning card.
Why are they not sliding? Well, they're not sliding, huh?
Okay, fan them out. All right. Are we getting it?
Oh yeah.
What does that mean?
That's a great card. The Empress. She's all rich and happy.
I win. Take that.
Okay, for everyone who asks receives, everyone who seeks finds, and everyone who knocks, the door will be open.
Wait, you said no.
Shh. Let him think he's successful. You know, he's
It's rude.
It's the 5 of Pentacles.
What do you mean? see. Let's see. Look at that. It's me surrounded by all my winnings.
Yeah.
Just look at that. Look at that. That's me. It even looks like me.
Sure.
Yeah.
But that's two helmets for a mustache man.
It's rude.
It looks just like him. Ooh, expansion in your wallet. Get it. See? Two helmets for a mustache man.
I'm killing your mom.
Okay, I got them all upright.
Delightful. I'm gonna need you to calm down.
Will I ever be rich and famous?
Why?
Will I ever be rich and famous?
Wait, isn't the rule that you can't read your own cards?
Yeah, so it's gonna say no.
What does that mean?
No, it's a no.
I want you to shuffle them. I want you to pick the 5th and 7th card. I want to say the bottom of the deck for some reason, but I'm not exactly or not.
Okay. 5th and 7th card from the
5th
bottom.
and 7th. I said bottom first, so maybe I should just go with it.
1, 7.
What are they?
You got the 2 helmets for a mustache man.
Huh?
2 helmets for a mustache man. And the 2 coins.
What does that mean?
So now try the ones from the top.
Success is iffy.
So now the ones from the top. 5 and 7.
And then I'm going to the bathroom. Say hi to me.
Mama said hi. Judgment and success within the 4 of Wands.
So is she winning the Powerball?
Probably. 9, 2, 20, and 4. Will I have cows in the future?
Is that a good card?
No. It was a no. It was a no. Okay, next person to come in and ask for a reading, you do a read for them.
Wait, your list is close. No one's gonna come in.
Hey, they might. They don't know how to listen. The really desperate ones don't know how to listen, I should say. They just pop in and they're like, here's my question. Win enough to buy a house? Get it? Slay queen? Slay. Slay.
Some good tickets.
Okay. Let's go.
What is the list?
The list is gone.
Oh.
Nobody is here anymore.
Well, time to wrap up.
Probably. Let's open up the list to everyone and be like, get a reading by the one and only Sharon Mickey.
Here, look, I got this.
You could choose a card, a deck if you want.
Alright. Alright.
He's got the power
I got the power.
of voodoo. Voodoo, you do what?
I no longer-
Babe.
I no longer want the power.
Dance the magic dance.
Ask me a question.
Will I get my 2 puppies in the future.
2 puppies in the future.
Oh. So how much for most of money? Success. No success. On the brink of success. Judging. Wait. No.
So this is gonna be 2 puppies staring you in the face.
Uh-huh.
These 2 randos are gonna come out of nowhere.
Don't want puppy?
They're gonna blow up the puppy house.
No.
You're gonna make out with 1 puppy. You're gonna be judged for it heavily. But in the end, you're gonna get justice for it and take the puppy home. It's gonna die of a disease.
Let's go.
I think that went pretty well.
Yeah.
I think that went pretty well.
Props and props.
Your current energy won't be rich unless someone is healed from your child. Something is healed in your childhood or past. Your energy won't be famous, but there's a chance in the future if you stay consistent. But it's my money, and I need it now.
Call J&G Whitworth.
But Gene, what would you give my reading for her out of 10 there? Was that pretty good? I think that was pretty good. I think it was pretty spot on.
Of course.
I feel like it's one of the best readings I've ever.
The solar reading you've ever.
See, you might want to puppy. Something might happen where you'll regret getting one. See, I told you you'd be judged for getting the puppy and it's going to die of a disease. That's exactly what I said.
Word for word.
I still can't shuffle cards. I still can't shuffle cards.
No. Just put your thumbs in the middle of them.
Okay. Thumbs in the middle.
And then I'm just fall.
Wow. It was a solid 5.
Out of 100.
There you go. I'm successful. I'll be taking today's donations.
You doing it?
You're welcome.
Okay, go ahead.
You're welcome, people.
Start charging $5 per 1 card pull. Or like that
All
one
right,
shit,
yeah.
22.
$100 for 1 card pull. Ask me a question. Ask me a question. Come on. Let's see if it's worth $100. Ask me a question. There might be an incident where taking care of one becomes a burden. No. Dies of disease. Answer your question.
Should I just open it up to everyone and let them all just rush in?
Answer your question.
Will I get another rainbow unicorn?
Will you get another rainbow unicorn plushie for $100? No, it's gonna get stabbed to death.
It's not alive.
It's gonna get stabbed.
Dang, your interpretation of these cards spot on.
Okay. Let's do a real interpretation. Okay. You're gonna go to the store. You're gonna see it there.
And then I'm gonna get stuffed.
And your mom is gonna distract you and say, "Hey, look at that over there." And she's gonna buy it.
No.
And she's gonna put it in a hammock above her bed that you have to see every single day.
No.
Is that betrayal? Is that betrayal? Did I get it right? Okay. I'm learning. I was about to say I'm learning chat, but
I know. I need to learn. No, I can never be like those other YouTubers that are like, I got a name for them.
no more plushies.
Wow. You know what? When you
Will she get
able-
no more plushies? Looks like you're getting more plushies. In fact, people are going to deliver plushies to you.
1,000% you won't be able to interpret the Weaver Tarot.
Is that like the plant one? The plushies go extinct.
The plushies come to life and walk off.
Hey, I shuffled at that time.
Oh my god.
There we go. We're primed. Hit me another question.
Um. Will I become a famous, cozy streamer?
We are going to become famous streamers.
Cozy.
Well, no, it doesn't say that. It just says we. It's a we card. We. She'll get more plushies with that card. I hate this.
I'll show you an easier way to shuffle.
Cozy streamer is a streamer who plays games that are labeled cozy, that are just chill games. They're not no stakes. Relax. Have
Cooney the Flores.
games like a house decoration game or a florist game. Games where there's literally zero stakes and you're just there to relax and have a good time.
Mm.
That's a cozy stream. That's a cozy stream. Someone who plays those games.
I don't think you shuffled it good enough.
I did.
It was the same card.
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
She would get bored of it. Would she get bored of cozy streaming? Nah, she's gonna make bank. She's gonna make bank.
God damn.
Technically, that still means you couldn't get bored of it, but you're making bank while doing it.
Yeah.
But then, I don't know that I don't know what that means.
It's a good card for like an opportunity and investment or putting energy into something,
Okay,
but it
so-
can also be a bad card for like you're super invested and then you're like,
What is this card? I can't even tell what this card is.
that's the point of the card. Who's the one that's winning? Who's the one that's losing?
Clearly, he's winning. He has 2 swords. The other guys have no
but
swords. He has 3 swords.
For what reason?
But what card is this? Is this 5 of swords?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I've ever seen this card.
It comes out here and there. It's my... The 5s are normally frustration, a battle, some sort of like an issue going on.
Yeah, I think if Jess did zodiac readings, her channel would grow and she could live off of YouTube. What are zodiac readings?
Is when you do zodiac signs like Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, so on. I've thought about it, but
As you can see, and I don't know much, if at all, anything about these. I can interpret, like, let's see.
well, that's
I would look at this as a good card.
yeah. Well, think about all the good things about it. Wands are
Hold on, let me go and let me see. She's got a cool cat.
yeah.
There's plant life that's thriving. Wearing nice clothes.
Uh-huh.
And it's a big ass staff.
Yeah.
And she looks fine.
Yeah.
As in happy, not fine. She did. No,
Okay,
she saw a
so
4 out of
here.
10.
I'll tell you a secret. A wand is travel or energy.
Okay.
So you can interpret, is she moving?
Mm-hmm.
No. She's not moving.
She's sitting.
Yeah. So you could take that as planning.
Okay, let's see. Well, that's okay. You know I shuffled this, right?
Uh-huh. Oh,
So what's the difference?
it's my way is not man woman. My way is masculine feminine, okay? So it would be a similar energy, but he would be a stronger force.
Okay.
That's why he has an ego while she has confidence.
Okay. Okay. I used to watch when I first started YouTube. All have over 100K subs, and it's their profession. Get it?
Our most hated card.
This looks like just, if I were to define this card in one word, it'd be struggle.
There's a lot going on in this card.
Okay.
There are people back here.
Okay.
Notice he's looking behind him.
Uh-huh.
What do you think he's doing?
He's struggling to carry the weight, and it's causing him harm because there are blades in his hands.
No, you have to think about it as like a...
It's evil.
This is a card of swords, okay? So swords are communication and thoughts. If you have a negative thought, if it's a negative card, it becomes a negative
Okay,
thought.
so he's looking backwards.
Yeah.
So he's looking back on things
Uh-huh.
and struggling to come to terms with everything, and he's being judged for it?
This is a card normally of a liar.
This is a liar, okay.
Because he's sneaking away.
Oh, I would not
He's
have.
unaware of people judging him.
I would not have thought he was sneaking away, but all right. Seems like a happy card.
It is
Okay. What do pentacles mean?
money, family.
Okay.
This would also be mental clarity, too. And like a clean conscience when it comes to swords.
What? He's watching his back.
Yeah.
Movement card.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess he's going forward even though okay, this is my interpretation. This looks like he's looking forward. This looks like backwards.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like a more Boris card than this does to me.
Well,
This looks like you're going headstrong into a bad decision.
that's it. This hoe is moving so fast. He has absolutely no time to think about it. And
I'm
then
learning.
everything's disastrous.
We're learning. We're learning. So I'm going to tell you my interpretation is based off a game I played.
Uh-huh.
Whenever you
Binding
use
of Isaac?
whenever you use the Fool, you're starting at the beginning.
This is officially the first card in the tarot deck, even though it starts at 0.
The beginning.
And you see his sort of journey throughout the cards. This is one of my favorite cards because you don't know where he's headed.
Yeah. Hard work
Yeah.
results. Okay, I'm getting this. I'm getting this. This. How would I have? No, I'm not asking actually. I'm just like, talking out loud. How would I interpret that? Because Pentacles is good. To me, he's looking forward, but he's on a horse, so speed or movement. Moving, is it just mean moving towards? So if this one is headed headstrong into a bad decision, this one is moving forward into a good decision.
Yes, but you're going to keep these aside because you're going to see something very interesting about the knights.
Okay.
Something very interesting about the knights.
I mean, that just looks good.
Yeah.
I
You have
have-
a bird signifying peace. There's an overflow.
Oh, and I was gonna say, would you qualify this as overflowing?
Yeah.
I would not qualify this as overflowing. My interpretation of this cup, and every time I've seen you have it, is negative.
Because it's empty.
The cup is empty. Everything's coming out of it.
Yeah.
That's my interpretation of it. It is not positive. This card actually, to me, looks negative. It looks like everything you have is leaving you.
Yeah.
That's how I interpret that card. Every time I've seen it, I've like,
You have to think too, when the guy was creating these with the artist,
mm-hmm.
it's heavily influenced by the occult,
Which is 1971.
astrology, and the Bible.
Yeah. Again, this just looks like people celebrating. So, that's a...
Cups are emotions and relationships.
Yeah, so a good gathering, I would say that's a good gathering.
Mm-hmm. That can be reconciliation as well.
Okay, here's a card that I have no idea, but I'm going to figure it out.
Okay, there's a... It gives itself away the more you stare at it.
You don't... Okay, my head is working against me here. The only thing I'm seeing with this card is a movie.
Uh-huh.
Be a man, you must be so
I know.
great.
Okay, I'll give you hints. Okay.
I can't get that on my head.
It's wands.
What are wands again?
Movement, energy.
Okay.
Sometimes it can be a battle with yourself, okay?
I was going to say, it looks like he's fighting other wands.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, he's got the higher ground.
Supposed to be so much. I understand that, Gene. It's just, to me, like the card itself, you can see there's nothing really in it. I get it. It's supposed to be overflowing. It's just my interpretation of it is, one, here's the other thing I didn't say. This W looks upside down.
No, it does. It does.
The dove is upside down. Everything is... That tells me the card means the reverse of what it is.
No.
That's why, to me, this looks like a negative card.
Yeah.
It means the opposite of what it shows. That's... I mean, it's my interpretation is not right. It's just what I'm going off of.
No, I understand completely, because all I see is an upside down. But I was gonna say,
we already did back.
wait,
We already did that one. Oh, this one?
This one. He's got the higher ground.
The way they drew it's different. Okay, gotcha.
He's got the higher ground.
You said it on purpose.
Yes, he's got the higher ground.
I know. It's a Star Wars joke. Sorry.
Weird.
I know. Okay, let's see. How do I interpret this?
This one might be hard.
Also, did you watermark this? Or did it come like that?
No. I put stickers because YouTube was doing a censoring thing.
Okay.
This one's a interesting one.
Okay, again, I'm gonna go off finding of Isaac initially. So in Isaac, it's finding something, you get to a destination that gives you what you wish for, basically.
It's a manifestation card.
Okay, yeah, okay.
But it's also a card of healing. Because it comes after.
Hence the water that's falling out of the thing and the plants are growing.
It comes after the tower.
Okay. You said swords are movement, didn't you?
The swords are thoughts, mindset, movement.
This just looks like contemplation.
In a way.
Because he's just sitting on a hill. He isn't really moving one way or another.
Yeah.
He's looking back on things.
Now, in relation to the night, what would you say is different about him?
I mean, that's why I say contemplation. He's not moving headstrong into a decision.
Yeah. So this is normally a card of somebody who's planning things out, slow to act, and somebody who would actually educate themselves.
Oh, that just looks like grief.
Where are they in?
Prison?
No.
No. A bed?
Mm-hmm.
Nightmares? Dreaming of negativity? Bad things?
Mm-hmm.
I'm missing the point of this.
It's
Like, as in, I think I'm
things
missing
that
the
are
point of this.
coming back to haunt you.
Okay.
poor decisions, regret, um, reminding yourself of things that could have happened that didn't.
Oh, I mean that's self-explanatory.
Yeah.
I feel like if you didn't get this, you would need help. Broken
Yeah.
heart, love issues, etc. I don't like these wand cards. They just look weird.
Yeah, wands are wands
It
are
looks like wands are attacking. And wands are what again?
movement, energy.
So I would just qualify this card as movement. There's movement.
Normally I say that's chaos, too many things at once.
That's fair.
The Alice in Wonderland does a much better job of representing that.
So this, instead of Ace of Cups, Page of Cups.
Yeah. Pages are youthful.
I got nothing except he has a talking fish as a friend.
Yeah. Cups are love, romance, affection.
Oh,
Okay, this is a fine.
so Pentacles, last we went through them, meant family and wealth. They are not looking good.
No.
So would this be a reverse of what they normally mean?
Yeah.
A loss of money or family?
Mm-hmm.
Or at least damage to said things?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're wounded. They're going to a church for help. The Hermit's self-explanatory. But there's two ways.
Really, for me, so this is the way I interpret it. Is, I feel something vibrate.
Probably my phone, but...
Just isolation, but like after, it's like the joke I made earlier. Like he has what he wants. He just wants to isolate himself now.
That's the thing, is it can be two ways. It's either chosen or forced.
Mm.
How's your phone? Has somebody my
He
phone?
said that was his card earlier. When I asked him, I said no. Queen of Cups. I mean, this just looks like somebody who they're reveling in their rewards of whatever it is, be it wealth, family, etc.
That, once again, romance, love.
Yeah, just whatever good thing they're reveling in it.
Yeah, but her cup is closed and she's looking down.
Oh.
So sometimes she doesn't have the most confidence.
I would interpret it as idolization.
Yeah. But it could also be that she chooses who comes into her life. Now, reversal, we can see it as somebody who's like super picky and like, I don't need you. Less about emotion, more about money. Yeah.
Feels like someone who's lost.
Yeah.
Someone trying to find their way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like the cups really signify anything here, honestly. Except everything else just tells this person's lost.
Well, my way of looking at them, and it's been something that always stood out to me.
I do hate the way the cups are sitting, though.
Is looks like there's a cup missing.
Yes.
And my thing is like he's only taking one thing with him, leaving the rest in the past. And I think that's the easiest way to interpret that card. For what reason is he leaving everything in the past? They are emotions. Ooh.
I don't know what this card even is. Is this Pentacles?
Yeah.
Because they're black and they're not gold.
It's supposed to be like an inside of a church or something.
I don't know what's happening in this card. At first I thought it was a kid being baptized. It looks
they're
like...
making plans. They're working together to build something. It's a good work card.
So this Where is it? 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 Okay. Well, that one, I don't really understand what's going on. That one is like thinking. This actually. Hold on. I swear to God, I got the Page of Swords.
You did.
Okay. Now that I see all three, contemplating negative thoughts and ideas, chaotic ideas, contemplating positive, thoughtful ideas.
Well, they're all upright, so they're going to be positive. In reversal, they'll have their negatives.
Well, look at I'm saying negative because he's looking in reverse.
Yeah.
Him, straightforward. There's a freaking fish in a cup. That just simplifies chaos to me. This one looking forward.
So this one
Towards
can
positivity.
be like a budding romance, but it can also be childish behavior, immaturity.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The Page of Pentacles is just starting out. So something that, like, if you have a business plan, you're at the beginning of it. It's going to take a while for it to get, actually there. But stick with it. What we got? The Lovers. Okay, the Lovers.
Which I know, which I've heard you say multiple times. This is not a good card for romance.
I don't like it. Everybody always wants the Lovers. The Lovers is a card that just
it signifies relationship, but not good, bad, or anything.
It's supposed to be like your soulmate, your destined one, the one that you're supposed to be with. But I feel like it's no choice.
She put it's the choice.
Yeah. It's the choice. It used to be called the choice.
Mm.
But it's also Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
So when I stare at it and I think too much about it, that's why I can't stare at that for too long. I see the flaws. Yeah, a karmic connection. That's another thing. It's like it can be something like, meh.
It just feels like a good card.
Yeah. Why? Money.
That's literally just like God's like, here you go.
Here's money.
Oh, the opposite. That's a mixed bag that you're getting given.
Yeah. That's an interesting
Is that laurels?
card.
What would you qualify these plants as?
I don't know.
Laurels would signify a good thing, but the way I look at that is you're getting good things but at a major cost.
It's
this
an
one
interesting card.
This one is I'm given something all around good. This gives me because here's the other thing I'll tell you. That's a lush, growing, prospering land. Mm-hmm. That is a desolate land. So, and the sword is through the crown, which I would say you have reward, but it came at a major cost.
Yeah.
To either that around you, or yeah.
That can also be a very difficult conversation.
Mm.
Because swords are cards of communication. That was easy.
Yeah, it's like that sun is all positive energy.
Yeah.
I've already known that.
Interesting card.
I have so much money that I'm giving it to others. Giving what?
Go on.
I would say giving, and I don't know. What were you gonna say?
It can be a card of receiving money from others. It can be a card of generosity. But it can also be a card that says, why are you giving? What are your motives for giving?
Fair. The Hanged Man.
interesting card. It's the breadcrumbing card in reverse.
Hello. I'm not the normal person here. I'm just learning things.
Hello. Welcome in.
What would you? I got nothing for this,
Hey
honestly.
man, it's a very.
For me, it's just this is just another chaotic card.
No. Does he look like he's struggling?
No, that's why it's chaotic to me. That's exactly why it's chaotic to me. Because a normal person in this situation, it would obviously, if you were upside down, you would be in distress. Why is this person calm in a situation that normally would not be a calm
Because he's
situation?
looking at the situation from a different angle.
Shut up. That makes sense. Shut up.
That makes sense. Shut up.
I was like, that's not Miss Crystal. No, I am the boyfriend learning these things. Strength. I know what strength is. It means strength. In any situation. Because also, I was about to say as a joke, and then I actually saw the infinite sign. I was about to say infinite strength, and I literally saw the infinite sign above her head.
Okay. Think Disney.
Think Disney?
Because you're right on that one, but there's also one more part of it. Think Disney.
What Disney?
Disney princess.
I got nothing.
Beauty and the Beast.
So love?
It's how hard they worked in order to see each other from the same angle. Imagine all the work she put in to understanding him and not giving up. So not only is it strength, it's commitment, it's dedication, it's moving forward even throughout setbacks.
Mm-hmm.
What it be?
It's my card.
Devil.
My favorite card!
Well, it's pretty much it.
How would I interpret this? Let's see. So, I instantly get a vibe of that. Yes, Gene, that's exactly what I was going for. It's literally the reverse of that.
You see where the Bible comes into play?
You know, honestly, if I were to pick the better of these two cards, I would pick this one.
Why?
So, like you said, you start to see the flaws of this one. AKA, this looks good up front, but the flaws become noticeable afterwards.
Yeah.
You know what the situation is beforehand, so you see the opposite. You start seeing the positives, like, oh, stuff is growing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not everything is terrible. It's things, even in the worst situation, something positive can come from it. I feel this is a better card, not card. Now, I could address the Satan and the rest of it, but I mean, I don't know. That's just my interpretation. First of all, he is Baal. What? Baal's a false god. Am I not wrong? Isn't Baal a false god in the Bible?
Well, the thing is, that's why I'm saying.
Wouldn't that be Baphomet?
That's why you have to look at it from a lot of different angles. When the religion starts coming in, it can be very difficult to understand where it's coming from.
Because, so here's a random bit of knowledge. When I was in high school, I was really into Diablo.
Yeah.
I wanted to learn where all the angel names and demon names, all that stuff came from. Baal, the Lord of Destruction.
It's Baphomet.
Well, Baal is a god. I forget who they were. It was another group of people. I can't tell you what race they were or anything like that. I forget what their group was called, but they praised Baal.
Yeah.
And this is where everyone's gonna see my lack of knowledge of the Bible. what was it the
Such
Jews?
a Capricorn.
The Jews and stuff, like, or whoever, the Hebrews, whoever it was that praised God, they both put their gods to the challenge, and they asked something to be smited. I forgot what it was. Baal did absolutely freaking nothing, while God smote whatever it was that needed smiting.
Yeah.
Hence, it proved Baal was a false god. So that's what I know about Baal.
Well, the thing with
This,
Baphomet,
I was like, this looks like Baphomet due to the pose. That's
Okay.
Baphomet usually, except he doesn't have goat feet.
this is the thing, okay? Occult, astrology, and the Bible are all combined within these cards. The issue here within the lovers, and this is why if you get too fixated on it, issues start popping up, right? So normally in old pre whatever history, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pre-Christianity, everybody sucks. He was not bad. He was a balance between good and evil.
Yeah.
He was feminine, masculine.
Yeah.
It was Christianity that came along and screwed everything up. So they also say he's the scapegoat. He's the one that gets blamed for bad decisions.
No.
But where is it? There it is. Okay. If you look at them, they actually can escape.
Yeah, the chains are loose.
It's more so like whether you're or not, you're like who's holding you to this? You know, who's the real bad guy?
Mm-hmm.
Who are you blaming issues on? All right. Yeah. Ready to go?
I think we're ready to go.
Alrighty. I will see you all at midnight.
Oh wow, it's almost that already. So yeah, you need a break. I didn't realize the time it was. All right, guys. She will see you all later. I don't know how to do this. This is different of me.
Bye.
This is
A good history lesson. See you all in a couple hours. I'm only gonna be like what, 3?
Yeah, that's
Peace
not long.
out. Finger hearts. Finger hearts. Bye.